What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Dave. I'm an online reseller, so I go to places like thrift stores, Walmart clearance sections, Ross, Marshalls, you name it. Anywhere that I can go and find something and buy it at a cheap price and sell it for a profit. That's what I do. That's my full-time job, and I'm also making YouTube videos about it. So today's videos is going to be the first time that I've posted in about 5 months now. So I'm excited to finally get some new content out. We got some new internet, so that's exciting. So we should make uploading a heck of a lot better than what it used to be. But I want you guys to just sit back and enjoy. The start of this video, I don't have a lot of video of me actually thrifting. I just go over some of the things I buy in some thrift stores that I didn't actually get to take some videos. So if you want to skip that, it's about 5 minutes in, so you can actually see some footage of me in a thrift store. So stick around. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. So I didn't tape anything in this Goodwill. This is actually the first day that I'm strapping up with my GoPro chest strap here, and I just felt nervous to do it, so I just didn't, which was fine because I found absolutely nothing compared to what I would normally find on some good days. I found two things. I'm going to show you them right now, just to go over what they are real quick. First one is this Caterpillar Racing Toyota branded hat, actually. So I got Toyota there on the bottom side, you got Toyota inside on the stitching. I found this for $2.99. I would prefer to spend $1 on hats, but my Goodwill is in a rather, I wouldn't call it expensive area, but it's in an area where they're jacking the prices up pretty heavy. I can barely find shoes under $13 unless I'm in the women's or kids section. Men's shoes, $12.99 all day is basically what they're selling for. I have to just live with it. So these are the Cole Haan Nike Air collab. So again, $12.99. These are $14.99. So I paid up for these. Not great sold comps online, but there's one or two that have sold anywhere between like $35 and $50, give or take. So these are in really good condition overall. Some slight smudging along the bottoms of the shoes, specifically on the heel as well, and just the bottom or the side of the heel. But I think it's something that just some OxyClean will be able to take right off, or just some type of a light detergent should be able to get it looking almost brand new. Other than that, there's some slight scuffs here and there. Again, I'm pretty sure I can get most of that out. So I'm gonna probably list these for about, we'll call it $55, $50 plus shipping. I'll turn on best offers and just kind of see what happens. I did want to mention I've had some pretty decent scores over the last few weeks. I'll throw some sold comps up here on the screen. The first one I'm going to talk about just sold while I was in Goodwill right now. It's a pair of Nikes. I can't remember the exact title off the top of my head. I'm using my phone to videotape this right now, so I can't just pop it open and check. But they just sold for $125 free shipping. I'm pretty sure I only spent about $12.99 for these shoes. So big score, happy about that. I think I had them listed at $150. I have it at my store on a sale, and then I saw that there was a washer on the item, so I just sent them an offer for $125 and they took it. So that was a great way to start the day with a $125 sale. So hopefully I find some more today. If not, we'll pick this video back up tomorrow and we'll see what happens. So stick around. Okay, so just got out of the next thrift store. This is one I haven't been to in a while, and every once in a while it has something that's pretty cool. Usually not a lot. It's usually just a lot of junky knickknacks and dishes and dishware, things like that. The shoes look like they'd be promising every time I'm in there, but then they're always garbage. There's either something really wrong with them or just not valuable, so it's hit or miss. But I did find 4 hats. Just starting to get into hats, if I can find them at the right price. As you saw, I just picked up that hat at the last thrift store, and I got 4 more. So I got this Z06 hat. I believe this is a Corvette hat. It's not made in America. It's made in Myanmar. But I can find sold comps anywhere between $10 and $20 plus shipping for hats very similar to this. So I figured for $1, why not pick it up, see what happens. It's quick to list and it doesn't take up much space at all. And then I found 2 of these 2000 Daytona Beach Mazda hats. It's a Miata Miata's in Paradise. So it's specifically a Miata hat. So I'm assuming the same person donated all three of these because these two are identical. And they're both snapbacks. They're not quite, well, I guess it's vintage 20 years or 25 years. I can't recall. They're either vintage or almost vintage, but regardless, these things are selling for about 20 bucks plus shipping a piece online. And then I found an old school just Mazda hat, but this is on a made in America, America's cap company, Flint Manufacturing, crafted with pride in the USA. So I'm not sure if you can see that in there, but it is a made in America tag. So that should increase the value. I did not find this specific hat, but I'm assuming that I should be able to get about 15 to 20 bucks for it because it's a made in America cap. Nothing too crazy wrong with it. There is a little bit of wear here, some staining. Should be able to come out with some light soapy water and a toothbrush, but I don't see any other major flaws and defects in the hat itself. So kind of excited about these. I spent $4 even if it's only 10 bucks a hat. That's 40 bucks off of a $4 investment. But again, I'm pretty sure I can get $40 just for the two hats alone. And then 10 bucks, we'll call it 10 bucks for the other two, 10 for the Corvette, 10 for the Mazda by itself. So 20, 40, 50, 60 bucks from a $4 investment. Not too shabby. It was exciting to get in. I was in and out of there 3 minutes. That's why I didn't film anything. I walked around to the main points: electronics, shoes, electronics, sporting goods, and then hats were right on the way back. So I just grabbed the hats off the shelf, took off. And yeah, now I'm going to go right next door to another thrift store, see if it's open. I'm not sure. And every once in a while, this has some really cool stuff. So kind of excited. Stick around. Texas hats. I'm gonna look this up and see. This might be a good one. Dynatex water repellent for one. Some markings on it, but it might be good. So as you can see on the sign, one of the reasons I absolutely love this thrift store is their prices are incredible. It's a church thrift. And you can see right there, shoes are $2 a piece in this section, which makes me a little upset about the next pair of shoes I'm going to pick up. It's a pair of FootJoys, but they're just not in the greatest condition. So even for $2, I don't think there's much money, if at all, to be made. So I put them back. And there's two more pairs of FootJoys right there, and I decided not to pick those up either. Okay, as you saw from the footage, nothing great. So I only ended up getting one thing, which were these pair of women's Crocs, pink Croc flip-flops. That angle's probably just a little bit better. Relatively good condition. There is some wear on the soles, but they're Crocs, they're flip-flops. Most people don't care too much on the resale market for these. They were listed at, they were selling them at $7. Sold comps are somewhere between 20 and 25 bucks. So a little bit of a gamble, but I didn't realize this is a boutique item. So everything boutique was 50% off. So it was only $3.50. So now I'm really happy with the buy, because even if I only sell them for 10 bucks plus shipping, I've doubled my money in terms of profit, but easily I think I'll be able to flip that for about 15 to 20 bucks minimum. So not bad. Kind of some bread and butter stuff for the most part. I might still stop at a Ross just to see. Okay, as far as I know, that's the last stop of the day. So I was just in Ross. I showed a little bit of video footage of the rather, I'll call it mediocre, but it was way less than mediocre shoe shelf. Still struggling. They don't really get Nikes, at least regular shoes, in anymore. They had some Adidas, but the ones that were there, I was wearing a mask so my beard's all jacked up. But the ones that were there aren't great sellers, and even if they're okay sellers, the price is just not there to make a profit on. But to my surprise, I found something I typically try to avoid, and I know a ton of shoe resellers will typically try to avoid this too, but I found some decent pair of cleats. Cleats a year and a half ago were a disaster because schools were shut down, people were at home, sports weren't happening, but sports are back in with schools. Schools are back in for the most part. There's really no crazy virtual going on, at least that I know of, that I'm aware of. And I think I found some really good money here, and I'm going to show it to you right now. So first pair are going to be these Nike Reacts. These Nike Reacts, I think they're a 13.5, so a great size. Maybe the 13.5 isn't the greatest, but a 13 and a 14 sell really well. So I imagine this is going to sell pretty decent. I found these for $19.99, and these right now have sold comps in upwards of about 75 bucks. The next item is this Nike Air Zoom Cleat. I got two pairs of these. They're two separate sizes. These ones, not the greatest. They're selling for about $50 to $65 free shipping, but again, I paid $19.99, so a $20 bill. Even if I sell these for 55 bucks free shipping, it's only going to cost about $10 to ship these out. Call it 10 bucks. That's $30 all in, 55 bucks free shipping. It's going to put another $20 bill in my pocket, free shipping. I don't mind paying up for brand new shoes. Last but not least, which is the one that you saw in the video, I believe, really sweet looking, you know, just black on black colorway with the silver accents on here. So really happy about this. Again, this one was only $14.99. So this was the one where I was really excited for. And again, these are selling for anywhere between...
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Shut up. These are selling anywhere between like 55 and I believe almost 80 bucks plus shipping. I'll put sold comps on the screen for each of these as I show them, just to make sure that you can see, you know, exactly what these are selling for right now. But yeah, my opinion has always been, don't sleep on cleats if you find the right ones. Anything Nike React, Nike Air Zooms, they typically will sell. They might not sell the fastest because they're cleats, so they're very niche, you know, they're very specific needs and requirements for cleats. But Reacts and Air Zooms are just great Nike brands to be on the lookout for. So yeah, don't sleep on these in Ross. Right now, this is pretty much the only type of Nikes I'm ever able to find right now in Ross. So if I can get it and I can make 25 to 30 bucks on each pair of shoes, I'm doing it all day long. I don't care. It's bread and butter for me. See you in a bit. And just so you know, later on in this video, I did double check the item code for these shoes, and I ended up putting them back because nothing came up on eBay and they just felt fake to me. Now, normally I would pick up Columbia's all day long, but at $9.99, it was a pretty hard pass for me. Now you see me looking behind that item here. Some of the best finds that I've ever found by looking behind something that's already on the shelf. So I mentioned I grabbed these Cole Haan Nike collabs in a past section or earlier in the video. You saw those pink Crocs. I already have those listed. I can't remember what I listed them for, but they're already up on the store itself. Here are the 4 different pair of cleats that I found at Ross. Again, all of these were $19.99, $19.99, $19.99, and then these were $14.99, all of which sell for somewhere around $50 to $75 a pair. So I can't argue having that kind of potential profit, even if it sits for a little while. I love selling new items because there's no cleaning required except for maybe the written silver price on the bottom of the shoes, but that's it. Here's the hats that I found. Again, I showed you the cat racing, the Daytonas, the Corvette, and the Mazda hat. These Merrills, I don't believe I caught these on video. If I did, my bad for not double checking. But yeah, these are just a kid-size Merrills. I got these for around, oh, there it is, $7.99. I haven't listed them yet. I think they should be able to sell for about $25 plus shipping. I just found these today. These are Nunn Bush sandals. There's some decent wear on the leather here, but the bottoms are in amazing condition. I got to clean these up just a little. It looks like there's some gum or something on there, but it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to clean up. But the rest of the shoes are in great shape. So $6.99 for these. I think I can flip them for about 25 bucks. Spring is going to be coming up soon, so these are the types of things I like to have in my store. I found these U.S. Marine Corps boots. These I paid up for, I believe, $12.99. So not too bad. These should sell for anywhere between $35 and $60 plus shipping in pre-owned condition. I double checked as much as I could. I don't see any defects in the boot themselves, and they are steel toe. And again, the condition on the bottom is really, really, really good. And I believe the bottoms are a Vibram bottom, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. Yep, a Vibram bottom. So should be something that'll sell. I'm not sure if it's going to sell quick, but it should be pretty decent. And then these are going to be a personal buy for me. So I found these at the thrift store. These are I think it's Kombu or K-Guard or something like that. Yeah, it's Kombu. Kombu, these are typically sold in your Ross stores right now for around 40 to 50 bucks. These were $21.99, and I needed a pair of boots for home use, just for being out cutting grass and doing a bunch of other stuff. So these are going to be for me. So I'm not going to include this in the entire breakdown. And then I found another personal buy, which is just this Under Armour polo. I found that for $7.98. And then this is a lambskin leather jacket. So this was relatively cheap, $7.99. The brand is Roundtree in York, so relatively common brand, but lambskin leather jackets, they're hit or miss. They can go anywhere from 20 bucks to in upwards of around 40, maybe $50, depending on the condition. There is some wear, there's some patina, but it's a nice patina. It's not like there's anything defective or damage. I checked all the zippers are good. The size is a medium, so it's not the greatest size, but still I think this is something that once we list, we can sit on it for a while. Probably get about 40 bucks, maybe 50 bucks plus shipping. So for an $8 investment, I'll take that as much as I can. Here is another personal buy. This was just a slick Universal U112 Deluxe tripod. I got this for myself just in case I start to make some videos in the outdoors at all, so that way I can keep one tripod inside, one tripod outside. I might start a second channel with some outdoor stuff, not quite sure yet, but we'll see. And if I do, this is going to be the tripod that I use. So $15 personal buy. Again, that's not going to be included in the entire breakdown. And then this is probably the best find of the week. This is a set of Ping I2 orange dot irons. So these are on graphite shafts. It's a ladies brand, I believe. Yeah, Lady Classic Extra Low Flex Harrison graphite shafts. So there are some sold comps for the entire set, including a 9-iron for $199 plus shipping. I do not have the 9-iron, but I do have 4 through 8, a regular pitching wedge, and a sand wedge. So I still think respectfully I can get about $150 on the lower end plus shipping, maybe even as high as $175. So we'll see. So yeah, I found each of these clubs individually for $3.98 per club. So we'll call it $4. I know it's a little bit more than that because of taxes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clubs. $4 a club, it's 28 bucks. So let's call it $30 investment into these clubs. And again, they're going to sell for about $150 plus shipping. So huge find here. Couldn't be happier with it. Well, I could be if I found the 9 iron. Then I'd be happier, but that's about it. So there you have it, guys. That was my trip throughout this entire week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, Thursday. Some of the things that I found, some of the things that I bought, some of the things that I didn't. And right after this, you'll see the entire breakdown of the cost, the potential sales, and what I think I'll make in profit after all said and done, after taxes. So thanks for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. You should start seeing more of this because Maria and I officially have Starlink. So I should be able to upload this video in just a few minutes instead of 36 hours like it used to take me in the past. So if that's the case, you'll start seeing a lot more coming from me, much more consistent. Thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Peace.